run around in circles like them kids in the park. Not afraid of the dark.
Mere feet from where the Georgia Dome stood and the Falcons played for a quarter century. We're looking at the team's home since the 2017 season. Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're underway in Atlanta. Chooses to bring this one out. Finds some space. He's past the 30. They'll take over at the 39-yard line. Nice return there. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
On the ground to begin the drive with McCaffrey. Oh, he drops a cut to the right side. Pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield and a back who can show off his wheels.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Going run again with McCaffrey. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Houston first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
They're set up at the 35 now. Running back sent in motion. That's taken in by Samuel. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. Play made there by Clark Phillips.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on 1st down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Second down now, 7 to go. From the 31. Dell's got it near the sideline. It's a 21-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
A new set of downs awaits them. Here's 1st and 10. Complete to Dell. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. On target to his back, Joe Mixon. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
On the quick, right?
third and short, McCaffrey. And he's in for the touchdown. The Texans finish up an excellent opening series. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Point after, up and good by Fairbairn. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. On the return, here's Ray McLeod. Returns looking good so far. And a huge return sets up the offense on the opposite side of the field.
You know it right now, Kate. I'm absolutely in favor of this frenetic pace. A touchdown scored, and this is what the immediate response is. Nearly answer it with a house call yourself. Yeah, there's no body blows in this one. This game's starting with some serious haymakers.
Penix on first down. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down. They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with first and goal.
Pretty obvious, this defense, they need more people around the line of scrimmage. But the minute you do that, Kate, start opening up those throwing lanes. This is how balance takes apart a defense.
Option play headed right on first and goal. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Driven backward to the 11 as they line up for second and goal. Penix here from the gun. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. That throw intended for Drake London. And that brings up third and goal.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
They've held him out twice. Here we go. Third and goal. From the shotgun, Penix stays upright. Oh, he loses the football. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense forces the big play. Well, where one defender failed, Brock, another succeeded. He shook free of that first tackle, but the next guy not only made that hit, but knocked it loose as well.
Kate, as we saw when he broke that first tackle, he can absorb a shot. Right, he's got great what they call contact balance to absorb it and keep going. But that second hit, well, that drove the ball free and leads to this takeaway.
The defenders are there to get him at the line. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard running backs say there's just times you got to run in the darkness. And when linebackers fill that hole like that right in the middle of the field, he ran right into the darkness and the pain of that linebacker.
Throwing from near his own goal line. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Now, in that spot, Brock, I think his first priority is just getting a throw of some kind of way and avoiding the safety, right?
Yeah, no question about it, Kate. And I know it's so easy for us up here in this comfy booth, armchair quarterback, but you can't ever relax when you're reading the coverage just because you're worried about taking a safety. You still got to stand, you got to deliver, and you got to take care of the football.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. On second down, Robinson. And this time they get to him early and stick him along the line of scrimmage. They'll need 4 to convert now after no gain on second down.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Cougar 19. Let's go.
Penix working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. We've hit the end of one in this showdown between two of the league's best. So now on 4th down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. A very short kick here from the right hash.
In that close, in the red zone, you know they're upset. They couldn't finish the drive with the touchdown. It's only half the points, but at least there's something to show for the possession.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
All right. 11.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. And that one's unsuccessful. That was intended for Deebo Samuel. And it sets up 2nd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Here we go.
Here's Stroud now. He'll get this to Samuel. This is ahead for about 5. Making the stop that time, Nick Cross. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down.
All right.
From the gun, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And that'll be enough for the 1st as they touch him down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
South.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And now it's 2nd down.
Timing is everything in life. And timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Texans going to kick this away on 4th, and it's Tommy Townsend on for the punt. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And this punt lands in the end zone for a touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Check. Ready.
Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. He's got a gain of 6 there. Will Anderson Jr. in on the stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their 1st. have to work with here in the first half. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Here we go, set.
Penix looking to pass. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Penix on 3rd down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. A gain of 27 yards there. And the Falcons will have a first.
Ready?
A handoff for Robinson, running right. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
From the 45 on 2nd down. Completes, it's Bijan Robinson. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Alontae Taylor making the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
3rd down, it's Penix. He'll get this complete to Mooney. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there, it's 4th and 1. They'll run it with Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. That's the 2-minute warning in what has been a defensive battle. The Falcons trailing in the early going. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again following the sack. Finds a seam down the middle. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. That play gains 15 and it moves the sticks. Offense set for a 1st and 10. Penix now. Search. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. Oh, not like this. An interception ends that drive. And the Texans are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. He was trying to fit it into a window in the zone coverage, but by the time he let it go, boy, Brock, that lane had closed, and someone was there to make a play on it.
Now, what you're trying to do in zone coverage defensively is make that quarterback see a window that isn't actually there. And as soon as he takes the bait and sends it over the middle, well, you got 1, 2, 3 defenders all there in range to go pick it off.
South.
Samuel comes in motion left. 1st down, Stroud. Schultz with the catch. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, looks like the 30.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
From the 31. Just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun now, first round. And this one is dropped and incomplete. He had the pick in his hands, couldn't hang on. It's going to be fourth down. Tommy Townsend on the punt. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. Brings it in at the 12. And something on the return, but not much, as it still ends inside the 20. Absolutely crushed that kick, a full 70-yard punt. And the Falcons will take over. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down.
Let's go now.
Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Nate Hobbs. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So it'll be second down.
Oh, that was such an opportunity lost. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points on the series. And instead, well, he just couldn't quite hang on.
Chased out to his right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. That brings us to halftime. We'll get a break as our teams make their adjustments and then return with more of the NFL on EA Sports in just a little bit. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35.
Well, that's exactly the way you want to come out of the locker room to begin the second half. And really, Kate, this third phase of the game, the special teams, you just see the boost and the energy they can give to their team when they deliver a nice return to start this second half.
And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked up on first down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Let's go.
They'll put one of the tight ends in motion.
Go.
Going right side, Robinson with it. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Okay, this is why coaches across all levels of football harp on the importance of good, fundamental tackling, not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when one of their guys has a chance to bring down a running back, they're able to do it and keep those plays from going any further.
And the receiver's going to take this one on the jet sweep. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Well, I know this. This staff loves the athleticism and versatility he brings to the offense. That's not only as a receiver, but as someone who can take occasional carries and turn them into good yards.
Here we go, set.
They go play action. Here's Penix. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. Well, he got crushed on that tackle, and now we can see he's in a good deal of pain out there. We'll need a timeout so he can get some assistance and get off this field. An option given to Robinson, and he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Another carry for Robinson. He still has room inside the 30. And he's finally stopped right at the start of that red zone, down at the 20. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it's good for an Atlanta first down. Staying with Robinson. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. They send a receiver in motion right. Play action, here's Penix. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Hey, that's not an easy thing to do, Kate. Not against quarterbacks and the red zone offenses in this league, but what a tremendous effort to not only get the stop, but to end it with gusto and a sack. That's why they spend all the time on the practice field during the week. That kind of operation. Perfect rhythm, perfect timing, and a 2 for 2 for this kicker.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
On the quick, right?
They'll start the second half with McCaffrey. No one around. He's got space. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans push their lead further to start the half. Christian McCaffrey, the touchdown. Wow, just sensational speed from the back that time, Brock. He found a seam, got through it, and he was gone.
You know, it's one thing, Kate, to have singles hitters, right? And you love those, and you appreciate guys that can get on base. But it's the home run hitters that are the difference makers, and what a big-time effort.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. McLeod now returning it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Cougar 19. 60 Eagles, 60.
They go play action here. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Check, hurt.
2nd and 10, Penix to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Penix here from the gun. He's on the move. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. They get an even 10 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Penix now on first down. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
All right, he's got a pick. He's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
60 bison, 60 bison.
Another try following the sack. Flush down now to his left. Finally lets this one go deep. Big gain downfield. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done. From the shotgun, Penix has him on the quick hitter. And he's out of bounds right at the 25-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
On first down, here's Penix. He's got some. This time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
Kate, I can already read the headlines tomorrow. This offensive line can't protect. This offensive line. But it's more than that. When you give up 5 sacks in a game, it's a complete breakdown of everybody offensively. Play calling, quarterback, offensive line. They're going to have to regroup and figure out how to protect this quarterback first and foremost.
They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play.
And they will score. It's an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons shave some off the deficit late in the quarter. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. Now the Falcons offense staying on the field, lining up to go for 2. He's throwing for it. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Alontae Taylor has it. And he's out and clear. The 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back. So the 2-point call does end up yielding 2 points, but definitely not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
No, I don't think it's the first thing on the audience's mind as they get ready to run it, but it's definitely on the defensive mind to make up for the touchdown they just gave up. They're looking for opportunities to affect the score, and this time they were able to.
And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Second and 10, Stroud to throw. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces third down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Here we go.
The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. as that'll leave him with just 2 to use the rest of the way. This our last play of the quarter.
Thank you, Texans. Oh, right. Hey, no more.
Throwing on third down, Stroud. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to end up out of bounds, which will end our third quarter. Football on that 47-yard line, first down.
Here we go. Why, Tony.
To the air yet again, it's Stroud. On the move, headed right. He's on the move.
Well, this is in every quarterback's tool belt, even the ones not regarded as the best movers and shakers. But, Kate, to play QB in the league today, you've got to be able to do this. If you've got nobody open, still get some positive yards with your legs.
Second and 6 coming up here. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He throws a bullet deep to the... This is brought in at the 15. And a huge run comes to an end as he heads out of bounds. Wow. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with first and goal.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
All set up for an insurance score here. It's first and goal. They send Samuel right. Touchdown, Houston. Fairbairn now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Texans double their lead to 14.
Falcons 12. Kaimi Fairbairn to kick off for Houston.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Moore with a return. Return's looking good so far. Coverage team tracks him down as the return reaches the 35. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out first and 10.
Here we go, set.
They'll empty the backfield and motion him out.
Set, go.
Penix on first down. That one's complete to London. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. Penix working from the gun. Forced out to it. Oh, the football's loose. And the Texans grab it.
You know, this just can't happen on first down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's at a premium on every down, every distance. But on first down, it is especially a killer.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
All right.
They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. And he has enough room to gain about 4. Timeout taken by the defense, their second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
On second down, here's McCaffrey. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go.
Running back, motioning right. Throwing on 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. 16 yards on the play. And it sets up a Houston first.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play. And denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
Here we go.
They stick with McCaffrey. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Stroud now on 3rd. This ball's cut by McCaffrey. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The Falcons take a timeout to their final 1. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down? I think you can call this one now, Kate. His field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Moore with a return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30.
Falcons take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Penix. Looking. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Offense up to the line fast.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 25-yard line.
Trying again following the sack. He fires one deep down. He's got it deep downfield. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons get it back to within 2 possessions. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Younghoe Koo on for the point after. The kicker gets it. Oh, it looks like he's going to throw it. Got it inside the 10. And this play will not reach the end zone. He's held out, and they will not take another 2 points off that lead. All right, they got the score there. No timeouts, though, so things looking pretty bleak. They have to get this kick back. And the Texans secure that kick, no problem. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Timing's so important for a team to recover its own onside kick, but jumped the gun there before it went 10 yards, and that drew the flag. They're set up at the 35 now. Trying an inside give now with McCaffrey. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And the Texans are going to have a 1st down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down. And he's going to take a knee.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
Lining up to take a knee on second down. He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
This is situational football at its best. There's still some time left to bleed off the clock, but the really important thing here is you've got to bleed every second of that clock that you can.
McCaffrey on third down. And not much for him there. He's down to the 15-yard line. Give him only 3, and that brings up 4th down and 8. So the Texans come away with the road win. And with this being their 5th consecutive victory, Brock, it's easy to argue they've been the best team in football over the last month.